TV critics head to Los Angeles. Here's how to go along. This summer's Television Critics Association Summer Press Tour is a marathon, not a sprint. TCA, as it's known, started in 1978 with 3 broadcast networks showing off their new series to a handful of TV critics from newspapers around the country who had gathered in Los Angeles. This summer, more than 200 critics from print media, a few still from newspapers and TV-centric websites of all kinds, will hear from 24 cable networks and streaming channels from Amazon to YouTube. PBS has 2 days of presentations, and the 5 broadcast networks will bring in producers and talent from their new series, just like in the old days. Unbelievably, this is my 23rd TCA Summer Press Tour. After landing the job in June 1994, I almost immediately headed to LA for an all-immersive TV critic experience, getting to know not just network executives and publicists but also my fellow critics, some of whom are now close friends. In many ways, TCA is like TV Critics Summer Camp. For 2 weeks, we spend every waking hour together, and when we're not asking questions and getting answers from panelists on stage, we're talking about television, comparing notes and arguing about the merits of new and returning shows. Believe me, we don't always agree, but we enjoy the debate. This summer, I'll go wall-to-wall at TCA, beginning Wednesday with a full day of Netflix and ending August 11th with the CW and Showtime. We're at the Beverly Hilton, where the Golden Globes are held, just around the corner from Rodeo Drive and the Sprinkles Cupcake ATM in Beverly Hills. TCA doesn't take weekends off, so that includes Saturdays and Sundays. Surviving requires getting enough sleep, going for walks when possible, trying not to catch something and being careful not to overindulge when cocktails are served more than once at breakfast. This isn't a junket. The Post-Dispatch pays my way, while the networks, in partnership with TCA, put on the panels and offer too much food and drink, often at parties at which half the guests are carrying notebooks and recorders. My bosses continue to understand how important TCA is, not just for the immediate news that I'll be reporting but even more so for the dozens of stories, big and small, that I'll bring back to share over the next 6 months. You can join me on this excursion. Follow me on Twitter at Gail Binnington and Facebook at TubaTalkPeed beginning Wednesday for quick hits and headlines. I'll also post regularly in my Tube Talk blog com/TubeTalk, and we'll have columns in Friday's Go magazine and the Sunday A&E section of the Post-Dispatch. As always, what can you look for? Every schedule still hasn't been finalized, but here are 10 things I'm already anticipating. Walking with the Dead. Universal Studios Hollywood has a brand new Walking Dead attraction, and I'll slip away one afternoon to get a look and also visit Universal's new LA outpost of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You can expect a full report. Getting into Tilda Hamilton? No, not the musical itself. PBS will debut Hamilton's America, set to air in the fall on Great Performances. The documentary from Alex Horowitz follows creator Lin-Manuel Miranda and his team in the 2 years leading up to the debut of Hamilton on stage. The documentary was misreported as PBS planning to air Hamilton itself. That might happen sometime, but not soon. Horowitz will be on hand for the panel, with other talent TBA. Of course, we're hoping Miranda or cast members will find time to stop by. PBS also offers a chance to have coffee with various cast members from Masterpiece, including Aida Turner of Poldark and Jen Coleman Doctor Who plays the Queen in the new Victoria. Reuniting with the Guildress. Netflix reunites the cast and creators of Gilmore Girls for the revival, subtitled A Year in the Life for 90-minute episodes, each set in one of the 4 seasons. Amy Sherman-Palladino and Daniel Palladino will be joined by Lauren Graham, Lorelai, Alexis Bledel, Rory and Scott Patterson, Luke, and maybe some surprises. Sneaking the peek at Westworld, HBO finally unveils the much-anticipated, long-delayed Westworld, a new take on the Michael Crichton movie about artificial intelligence. Due in the fall, with J.J. Abrams as an executive producer. Westworld stars Anthony Hopkins, Evan Rachel Wood, Wendy Newton and many more. HBO also plans the panel on its new comedy Divorce, created by Sharon Horgan Catastrophe and starring Sarah Jessica Parker. Meeting Tilda Gods and Monsters stars has adapted one of my favorite books, Neil Gaiman's American Gods, and will introduce stars Ian McShane, Mr. Wednesday, Reeky Whittle, Shadow Moon and a long list of others, including Gillian Anderson Media. My hope is that creator Brian Fuller Hannibal will clarify this brilliant but baffling novel. Visiting the End of the Earth on August 5, we'll trek to the 20th Century Fox lot to visit the set of Will Forte's Last Man on Earth, including lunch at the commissary, and putting pieces together from there. Still at 20th Century Fox, we'll visit the set of CBS Life in Pieces and chat with the big cast, hanging with our favorite stars in August 6. We'll get dressed up for the 32nd Annual TCA Awards, in which we quietly honor the performers and TV shows TV critics consider the tops of the year. The ceremony is never televised, there is no red carpet, and the winners typically attend and stay to schmooze, appreciating the lack of hoopla. This year, Jamae Camel, who plays Rogelio on the CW's Jane the Virgin, is host, giving the awards a sexy Latin accent. Catching up with local stuff for a year, I'm on the lookout for more St. Louisans who have broken big. This time around, I already know I'll get to congratulate Sterling K. Brown both for his Emmy nomination for playing Christopher Darden in FX's The People v. O.J. Simpson and for his new series, NBC's This Is Us. Darden is a Country Day Now NBC's graduate who grew up in Olivet. Coming home Tinseltown is great and all, but 2 weeks in the hotel even the lovely one is plenty. Getting back to home, family and friends is always the real highlight.